with dull gray skies and rain falling on and off here. It hasn't been an easy week, except for the last 2 days. I've been inside majority of the time with an intense lack of motivation to create or write anything. I've almost been to the point of feeling like there is no purpose to living out the same routine day after day. Of course, I know this is not true. Life is meant to be enjoyed, shared, felt, and experienced. There is no one purpose for anyone on this earth. But somewhere along the way, I forgot this piece of knowledge. I haven't really wanted to show up. I haven't wanted to write, create, record, or post. But even as I write this little journal entry now, I know there is a lot of time I recently missed out on. Or did I? Maybe I felt motionless and static, and in the midst of nothingness, I began to lose it. It's like the weather. When all you see are gray clouds and musty air, it's hard to see past even 10 feet in front of you, of all the possibilities for fun and enjoyment. It's hard to know where you're headed when your mind is the largest, foggiest cloud in your midst. It's not like you're breathless or even anxious. Not yet, anyways. But there's literally nothing happening to you. Yet, it feels so chaotic with all our thoughts, emotions, doubts, and worries. In a moment like that, I wonder if we really should be grateful in order to find joy within our place in life. Grateful for cloudy skies, rain that fills your boots or soaks your shoes, and fog that blinds you to what's around you. Should we feel grateful that we are alone in this space? You know, they say mindset is everything. As a creative, What I just described feels like the anticipation in a horror or thriller just before something bad happens. My imagination carries me off to the worst, popping up through the mist. But what if it isn't the clouds, rain, or fog that we should be grateful for? What if it's the opportunity to stay still? The opportunity to catch our breath, to think about our next move? I once received a beautiful message from something beyond me. It said, "When you feel like life is at a standstill, stay still. Breathe. You may not get this peace again for a long while." Suddenly, the fog seemed to be a comfort, that I have a moment to myself. The rain permitted me to cry without anyone noticing the difference between water and my tears. The clouds were the best of all. An opportunity to put my head in them and wonder myself away to new possibilities. Impossible possibilities. In the midst of the chaos, we suddenly become the eye of the storm. We are watching our past, present, and future selves swirl all around us with a choreography so swiftly misunderstood as anxiety. Well, honey, we are just time passing by and exploring the ups and downs life has to offer. If we are lucky enough, we receive a moment to enjoy it without moving a muscle. And when we are ready, we take that first step into the fog, and things get clearer as we approach something new, something just for you. So, a quick update as to what's been happening this week. You guys saw that video of the dog running across the field. It looked like he was running towards our car. And then you saw a little section where Anthony was like kind of petting two of them. Yeah, I'm going to show you this video. It's going to pop up here. That gray dog has a job to do in its own little head, and it runs out to chase cars, specifically as if it is herding them, as if they're sheep. The owner is fully aware of this. The dog does this all day, every day, since I don't know, whenever it started, and the owner is okay with it. I personally don't understand why, but like for obvious reasons, somebody could be going by and it could end up being a real danger for people who don't know the area. They could get scared and they can run over the dog, or worse, their car can go into the ditch that's to the left. You can't really see that in the video, but I guess the owner is okay with it. So yeah, if you happen to be in the south of France at any point around Toulouse, just be careful where you're going, because owners tend to be a little bit more lenient with their animals here. And if a dog is chasing a car and that's its little obsession, everyone seems to be just fine with it. I don't get it, but Hakuna Matata. Anyway, this weekend we're gonna be going to the east of Toulouse, we're going to be going on the left side on purpose to go to a few stores and get some stuff. But of course, we're going to stop and do some nature walks there. So I'm excited about that. Um, do, 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 do. It has been exceptionally warm already here. It's February, and the last 3 days have been 20 degrees minimum, and the last few weeks, 15 degrees minimum. It is so bizarre to me to have a warm February, to see butterflies and bees, and to feel like I could be wearing shorts and a t-shirt in February. Yeah, it's really bizarre, but I guess it's okay. I can't, I can't lie and say that like I'm enjoying it and it's like sunny here and I know it's like crazy amount of snow in Ontario, but like that would be like a huge lie because I'm a huge snow baby. I'm meant for the snow. I'm meant for the winter. I'm meant to be building snowmen and snowboarding and skiing and all that kind of stuff. And I can't do that here when the grass is drier than straw. The sun is not impeccably hot yet, but I heard that in the summer I might turn to a crisp. I have no idea yet. I can't say that I'm excited for it, nor am I really looking forward to it. I'm actually wishing that I could just skip it entirely because if it's already 23 degrees in February, I feel like I might not survive. So, guess we're gonna find out. Anyhow, as usual, I'm wishing you guys wonder and room to be yourself on this side of the world. Adios.